Hey guys, it has definitely been a while. If you have stuck around this long and are still subscribed, it is greatly appreciated. I think it's been like 2 or 3 months since I uploaded a real video. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to be sharing the cover for my 2017 Project Life album. This is my 4th year making a Project Life album, which is crazy. This year I'm going to be doing a 9x12 size again. I was thinking of doing a 6x8 size. I started working on my Disney album, which is also 6x8. I thought it was just a little too small for my everyday stuff. So we're sticking with 9x12 this year, but I will have some 6x8 layouts up on the channel since I'll be making my Disney album. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to be working on my cover page. A lot of people use photos for their cover pages, and I think it's really cute, but for some reason it's just not my style. I really like starting over with my cover pages, and I like the feel of a clean slate, and I just like how it looks with just filler cards, and it's like a new year, and you know, nothing's really happened, so you're just starting out with like nothing, which I really like. But yeah, so for this cover page, I'll be tackling 2 things that I find really challenging, which are grid pages and photo list pages. I find it really helps to keep things simple when putting a page together entirely made of filler cards, and I try to avoid clashing different patterns and styles. As you can see, I've mainly pulled some black and white cards with that nice handwritten crafty style going on. I really love that New Year, New Chances card, and even though a good chunk of the text ends up getting cut off, I'm still going to use it as the focal point for my page, and I still know what it says, so, you know, whatever, that's fine, it's my album, I'm going to do what I want. So yeah, I'm just going to cut that out. So now that I have all of my filler cards picked out, I decided to use some white cardstock just to fill in the blanks. I was debating on keeping some of the pockets empty and just adding sequins or something like that, but I thought it was already kind of busy with all the different filler cards that I had going on, so I'm just going to cut down some cardstock to different 3x3 pieces, and then I'm just going to put it in some kind of configuration, which of course I actually end up changing later on, I think. You'll see that later, but of course I end up changing it because I can't make up my mind. And now we're on to the fun part. We're going to do the embellishments. I'm going to start out with this cute vellum arrow from an old Studio Calico collection. I think it was Atlantic. I think it came out when I was in college and I was obsessed with it, and I never got any of it because I couldn't buy it when it was out because I was poor and I was in college. But now whenever I see pieces of it out on the internet or on Studio Calico, I will just buy them because it's a great collection and it's so summery and beachy and just ocean related, so I'm all over it. I'm also grabbing a ticket from a Studio Calico kit from last year. I think it was the January kit. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and stick that onto that card there. I think I needed another filler card, but I hadn't found any that I liked, so I'm just making some from scratch. I'm just gonna add some adhesive to that arrow and stick it on there. Then I'm gonna go in with this Purkey stamp set called Day 1. I believe it was the kit that came out in January. Perfect for all your New Year needs. You got years, or do you have years? I think there are years on there. But there are numbers, and I like the tiny month stamps, of course. I'm just gonna go ahead and stamp those onto that card. I thought this was a cute way to emphasize the fact that it was a new year without having to throw 2017 on everything. I don't even think I have 2017 on this page, of course, because I just can't do what the normal thing would be to do. I just can't do it. But yeah, so I have that card. That took me a while, but I thought it was really cute. And I like how simple the font is compared to all like the handwritten script that I have going on there as well. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm just going to rearrange everything because I'm too fickle for my own good. But I think this configuration is much better. You have the light blue bits better spread out throughout the page, so your eye will travel throughout the page very nicely, and I like how that turned out. So most of my embellishments are down now, but I'm still feeling like it's a little bit empty, but I don't want to introduce any new patterns since there is kind of a lot of stuff going on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some bits and pieces from the other patterns that I use on the page. This is a great way to tie the page together while still keeping everything very subtle and simple. And I just want to add some more texture and layers to the page, so I'm going to go ahead and use those cork plus signs I've been hoarding for about a year and a half. I think they came in the pop art documenter kit like in 2015. So I still have so many left because I just can't let them go. Finally, I'm just going to staple everything down as usual, and that's pretty much it. You'll get the detailed shots in a minute. I've linked everything that I can down in the description box below. All the supplies that I can find are there. Let me know if you have any questions or comments about anything I did or talked about in the video. This is a really fun page to make, and I really like how it turned out. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna try to get back to posting regularly. I feel like I've said this like 5 times in the past few months. So clearly the whole making it public, making it happen thing doesn't work for me. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.